2nd and a yard.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Howell. Looking downfield for Otten. That is hard. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Come on, set.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now it's Howell. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A 50-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
No touch, no touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
2nd down and 3. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A 1st down throw for Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll throw with Howell. A Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles extend their advantage to 14-3. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Howell. This one on target. It's Dobbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are back within 4. It is 14-10. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
63.
Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So, we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup. And we get you across the state to Orlando. And check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Eagles.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard change brings up 7 and 9.
Hurts now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
73.
Now Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 7 and 9.
Hurts. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
26 yards.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. On play action, Hurts. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. And this one is blocked. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19. Set, go.
Here's Howell. That's Otten, open downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2. Once again, it's Barkley. Can't fault the effort. He got out of a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Hurts. That's into traffic, but taken in.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go, here we go.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Howell. This one complete to Palmer. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 23-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Here's Howell out of the pistol. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Man in motion is Smith. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Howell. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's caught left side by Otten. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Now it's Howell. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Set.
Howell. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. In the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays, and after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Got it. Ready?
From a little closer. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Hup.
They'll go with him again. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. And he will take this one across into the end. Sam Howell. Touchdown Buccaneers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. The road gets a little tougher now. It's first and 20.
Delta.
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, We'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A throw on the run is complete. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Back to throw. Howell. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 27. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set it.
They'll throw with Howell. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Warrior 70. Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. Important punt here in this tie game late. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one up top for Dobbs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Reminder, these rules different from the regular season. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. And all replay challenges come from upstairs. We'll play as long as we need to until we get a winner. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Check, Panther. Sack.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Sack.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go now. Check go.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now give on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Moore going in motion. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That is incomplete. They tried to take a shot there, use a little trickery, but the defense was all over it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Get up.
Here's Howell. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! Here's 1st and 10.
Great. Check. Don't touch.
A run with Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Great. Check. Don't touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now a 3rd and 2.
Don't touch it. Don't touch.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
Don't touch it.
They send the tight end in motion.
Don't touch it.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. Here's Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? To throw is Hurts. He'll try to run for it.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
2nd and a yard. On the ground, this is Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. And he'll be taken down.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This one to win it in overtime. Now, here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. And we're going to get whistles, and we're going to get a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner, but they will advance in these playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Tampa.